Greetings everyone, and Grade here with another Company Heroes 1 replay. Spawn on the south side as the US forces, we have IntegralSweeD. On the north side as the Panzer elite forces, we have DevilDog. Which actually is a name of a unit in StarCraft 2, right? The Firebat elite unit. Don't know why that is important, but either way, we've got a barracks being deployed on the field. More engineers, no crazy support weapon shenanigans. Panzer Grenadiers heading down south, more Panzer Grenadiers pro on the build queue. We see a Doctrine lock-in? No, we do not. The Kaliningrad is unloaded. Panzer Grenadiers eyeing for this munitions sector.
Welding, shooting, and sleeping. It's all the same thing.
G43 is now upgraded. They should be able to deal with the engineers no problem. Engineers going to keep their distance. Oh, we do have Doctrine lock-in. The Kaliningrad has a camouflage pattern now, so we got Luftwaffe ground forces. US player may have spotted that. It can be a little bit more difficult to spot it. After all, it is camouflage. Of course, it can be very difficult to spot it relatively soon if you use the camouflage ability. Either way, we got the engineers backing on off. We do have the rifling squad now deployed in the field. Maybe a good idea for the rifle squad to advance to this heavy cover. He knows Panzer Grenadiers in the region. He needs to fight from good position. And there we go. It's going to be very hard to spot that Kaliningrad now. The rifling squad eyeing to get nice and close to the Panzer Grenadiers. Kaliningrad trying to knock around the squad, but he's also knocking around his own Panzer Grenadiers, so it's not good. And the rifle squad's on top of the Panzer Grenadiers, and he's going to be forced them back. Knock around both squads is not good. Plus, as he was knocking them around, they were still firing. They were in an angle that they could still fire around. In fact, I'm not sure what the stats are when moving while shooting in Company Heroes 1, but in Company Heroes 2, it reduces your accuracy by 50% in general. So, effectively reducing your DPS by 50%. Not entirely, but roughly. Fuel sector being captured on up. Fuel sector being captured on up. Panzer Grenadiers to get some volleys onto that rifle squad. All 6 guys are still alive, but all of them are wounded, I think. Alright, another rifle squad straight forward. Engineers getting hit by the Panzer Grenadiers. Overpowered? Not really. I generally say the US, Brits, or the US, Panzer and Wehrmacht are all pretty reasonable. I don't consider them anything overpowered overall. Some do have better strength at certain points of time. Some doctrines are situations better than others. Overall, I'd say the only faction I don't like is the British design.
We're losing a strategic sector.
Rifle squad does keep saving engaged from heavy cover.
So much for R&R.
Rifle squad is quite wounded. They're really starting to get medics, but of course that may be a little bit too early for that. Does fall back there. Everything he needs medics. Engineer says, yep, there we go. He needs a triage center. This rifle squad has all 6 members alive, but less than 25% health, which means next conflict they get into, they will disintegrate. Same with the engineers as well. They require medics or lose members to get them replaced with fresh health units. Kaliningrad knock around the rifleman. There's a lot of things I would say I don't like in design of Company Heroes 1. And I do like Company Heroes 2 a little bit better when it comes to design overall. Though albeit some of the stuff does get a little bit bland pretty quickly. Hence why I made a mod in Company Heroes 2. Though I am still sort of working on it, just haven't had time to really update it because I went a bit crazy with it. Rifle squad Rifle squad's charging way forward, a bit blobby. He does pin down the flamethrowers, but the rifle squad should be able to overrun all these Panzer Grenadiers. The Pendergrade's going to try to charge his way forward. No sticky bomb on the build queue. G43 squad getting annihilated. He probably best not to try to wipe them out. He needs to get these guys back first. Flamethrower does get a bit damage to the Kettengrad. Another G43 is being forced on back. Panzer is falling back as well. The US player did win the fight, though he may want to fall back with the rifle squad to get him healed up and reinforced. It's a short distance. And though then again, he doesn't have the manpower for it. He's going for another rifleman. He's going for quadruple rifleman, 3 engineers. Now we've got these sectors being captured on up. When his opponent readvances with or pressure squads, he will need to fall back. We've got 4 guys here versus 2 guys. Just ignore the fact there's 2 squads of 2. And one of them only is Faction C1. But if this squad pushes forward, these squads will probably need to fall back.
Supply lines are broken. Territorial
Does fall back
cut
both
off
the
from
squads
supply.
there. Very nice. Got the Kettengrad decapitating the cutoff sector. Also cutting off that fuel sector as well. Kettengrad now hiding for the rich munitions sector. Or high munitions sector. Rap squad does get suppressed. Flamethrower engineers do get pinned and does fall back with all these forces.
Forward supply lines are broken. We're losing
Fuel
ground
sector
out
now
there.
decaptured. Munitions sector maybe next.
Rifles on me. We have captured a location. Listen in.
That sector does get captured up as well. Does see a bit of burst there. Panzer Grenadiers advance along the flank. The Kettengrad is moving around. Rifle squads moving forward, getting some damage on these Panzer Grenadiers. G43 does decapture the fuel sector. And everything's just charging way forward. Got 4 rifle squads, should be able to force back these units. 4 Panzer Grenadiers here. Flamethrower advancing. Kettengrad trying to knock him around. Kettengrad may go down. Got another Kettengrad here. Does camouflage away. And that Kettengrad does escape on out of there.
Rifleman squad, front and center. They opened up on us.
Panzer Grenadiers do take a bit of damage there. That Panzer Grenadier squad does fall back. Panzer Grenadier squad could get wiped out here.
Point is ours. Let's say we lock it down.
Munitions sector being captured on up.
Operation posts report we are losing a sector.
All these forces do fall back.
Listen up, people. Engineers, pay attention. Squad. We've got our flamethrower.
Fuel sector being decaptured. And we got these forces now pushing way forward. We do have
Lock it down.
supply yard deployed on the field and tank depot on the way.
Took the objective. Jerry,
Rifle squad does fall back as well. Should be safe enough to escape on out. He may lose a model or 2. And those rifle squads falls back as well.
Base is
Maybe
taking
make
fire.
maybe someone will think of making
Enemy
an
unit
MG or one or a mortar in this blob war. Possibly.
Losing ground out
He has
there.
gone for Luftwaffe ground forces, so War 1 could be deployed on the field. He's going for Panzer Support Command. I'm more impartial towards the short-barreled Panzer IVs myself. After all, I like hurling high explosives at everything, especially when you set on up and hurl a lot of high explosives at somebody.
squad has the
We are
albeit it's only 75 millimeter. The mortar half-track would have trouble. These targets are moving around, so that may not be useful for 60 millimeter. And 60 millimeter mortar is not exactly a very optimal item to build on out, since most people prefer just getting the snipers rather than going for mortar. This player has not selected Doctrine just yet, so I'm not sure what he may go for. And an MG, let's face it, a 30 cal is not
Enemy unit
useful
down.
enough.
Supply lines are going after a few of territory.
One of ours.
True. Doesn't get suppression, but does put holes in everything. And dismember everything. Dragono Panzer Grenadiers here. You know, probably just not necessarily Vickers or 30 cals, the M1917s, but probably just MG emplacements may be useful, but that does cost a little bit of fuel.
Forward supply lines are broken.
So that's not exactly super convenient either, especially going for a tank depot to put, probably get a Sherman tank. Sherman tank will probably be good. He just does have enough resources now for a M10, I believe. Maybe a good idea. Could it go for a Sherman Crocodile? Probably not. There's light ATF check on the field. He was expecting a Greyhound, but in this case, he won't. He will find something bigger.
Engineers, good to go.
Fuel sector being captured on up. Fuel sector here as well.
We hold the initiative. At this rate, we'll be taking Berlin by Christmas.
Rifle squad is getting behind some heavy cover. And we got these rifle squads and flamethrowers pushing forward.
Our supply lines are being threatened.
Light ATF track does use the ability there to get accuracy in the shots. Does pin both the flamethrowers. Rifleman squad's nice and close. One Panzer Grenadier falls back, not G43 squad. This Vector C2 rifle squad takes some hits. One rifle squad falls back. Flamethrowers are trying to recover the suppression. Since he didn't immediately treat them back and he didn't focus them down, now they're free to fire away.
We have territory cut off from supply.
Start falling back there. Looks like the rifle squads still taking some hits there. Getting 6 kills there with a light ATF track, not bad. Minesweeper does fall back.
Air recon available.
You know, in this blob war, strafing run's not bad. People always say the airborne doctrine is the worst of the 3 US doctrines, but in blob wars, it can be quite well. Non-untelegraphed strafing runs can do quite well.
What's up?
Additionally, that also makes it so that Black, I suppose he still has a tank depot on the field, so he is going for a Sherman tank.
Cut off from supply.
Maybe a good idea for him not to upgrade with the 50 cal until he has enough munitions left over for the strafing run. Sherman tank is being upgraded to the 50 cal. I think he should wait on that, as I mentioned beforehand, because I think he needs to have strafing run available right here now. He does cancel it. Strafing run right here now. Gets a full wipe. Also gets some damage on the half track.
Supply lines are broken. We have territory cut off from supply.
And all those forces now falling back. Now he can go for his 50 cal upgrade. Though honestly, a single strafing runs, the simulation put during the strafing runs will probably provide more dividends.
Enemy unit down.
True, but you also, it's sort of funny as well. You got the flak weapons who generally are hit or miss if they can shoot down aircraft. One squad lift off ground force, the Ocean Jaegers who don't deploy by airborne versus the squad that does deploy on airborne. And just some weird things like that. Shrimp Pick is a good hit there. I think Luftwaffe Ground Forces overall is a better doctrine. Let's get a full wipe there. After all, because Luftwaffe Ground Forces, you got a You got the butterfly bombs, which is a very good landmine variant. You get the Henschel Strafe Support, which is very good destroying all vehicles. Bullshit Makers, which is a good elite infantry unit. The Luftwaffe Ground Forces may be the weakest part of the Doctrine. Verbal Winds is probably the least deployed item from the Doctrine. And the Flak 88s are Flak 88s, they're always pretty nice to have. Both airborne. That's the end of the replay. Who won? Did the Wehrmacht player or the Panzer player back out? I did not realize this replay ended right there. Well, that's not a great replay. Either way, this is Angry saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.